Good morning, my beekeeper friends. What's up today? I just got back from Matthews and Mr. Beck. I picked up 5 queens. If I stuck my head in that box, I might get a little stingy, I don't know. Yeah, busy boy today, guys. I gotta get these girls installed, which won't take long. I'm always learning things. Every time I go to Matthews, I learn things. I had about 100 of these JZBZ cages, queen cages, right? And I put them in there to replace the ones he's giving me. I asked him if he saves them, whatever. He said, no, throw them out. Because after I got these, I said, can I bring back the cages? No, don't need them. I buy them by the 1,000. But he said, those are the big hole cages you got. And they're not really good. I said, what? Yeah, you see that line there, guys? Well, he claims, Matthew says, a beetle, hive beetle, can crawl into that hole. He said once they get in that hole, he said they come over there and they eat some of the candy. You got your queen in there, and they come over there and they piss on that candy or whatever they do, he says. It makes it nasty, and that queen will die in that cage. I said, no kidding. He said, oh yeah. He said, that's why I do not like these cages, so keep that in mind. And I said, well, how do you get them? He said, you got to go to JZBZ Direct and buy them. And they've got a really small holes. We'll look at the holes in these once I get the queens out. We'll look at them. and you can see the difference then between this one and what he's got. I learn something from Matthew every time I get around him. But he never has much time. If you're a queen breeder, you don't have much time to sit and BS. You got to keep getting it every day, guys. Every day. Oh, man, this heat is something, guys. I'm going to be a sweating dog before this day's done. Let me tell you what. It's going to be hot. So I better get after it. Got a lot of things to do. Got to get by the tire shop, pick up a flat. Get a new tire was put on my mower. My John Deere rider, a little 42-inch cut mower. I got to get that tire picked up. The grass is up this high now around the septic tank and all. We've had some rains. It's going to be a weekly project. 2 hours in the saddle every week mowing that 1 acre piece of mine. But I got 700 feet of driveway I got to mow. There's 5 trips up and down on that thing. Yeah. So Steve-O going to be busy today. And then, get this, I got a $50 gift certificate from my son. Thank you very much, Adam. Adam sent me $50 Longhorn Steakhouse gift certificate. So I'm going to have to get a nice ribeye with that. So I told Miss Daisy maybe I can take her to the restaurant today after I get these other chores done. But my customer called me. And he wants 5 nukes and picked up tomorrow. I said, well, I'll try. I said, I work like a gopher turtle this time of year now. I'm telling you. This old man works slow. He's working pretty good still. The old boy's working still pretty good, but he slowed down. And he said, all right, well, I'd like to get 10 units from you. I said, okay, I'll do my best. I think I can knock them out. I think I can knock them out today. We'll see how it goes. If I don't get it today, I'll get it tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's another day. Let's get in these boxes and install these queens right quick and get on to the next project. I got 3 boxes here with mated queens in them, and they're laying good. These are going on the truck and going back to the base camp, and they'll have a for sale sign on them. So I'll have 3 of them knocked out here, so I'll only have to round up 7 when I get back to base camp to complete the order.
Okay, guys, I'm not sure. This is Matthew's, one with a queen in it, as you can see. And here's the cage that I brought with me. I see what he's saying. The holes here, I don't know if it's so much the end here. Maybe the end is a little smaller too, but see these holes here? Look how big those holes are compared to this cage. You can tell the difference here. Learn something every day, guys, every day. Let's obviously not stab our queen cage into the honey and drown her. Let's find a place down here on the brood here, and I want it facing up a little bit. I'm gonna push her in here. There we go. I got her pushed in there with a slight upward angle, and I'm out of the liquid honey. It's a nice little fat nuke we got here, guys. Yeah, she got plenty of room down in there. She got plenty of room down in there, so shouldn't have any issues. Bees are laid back. $619 installed, Matthew Queen. Let me do another one. Yeah, I found a dry spot over in here. Kind of a dry spot right in here. There we go. Got her stabbed in there. That one didn't have quite the resources that this one over here did, but it's looking all right. Got 3 more to go right there. Then I'm going to get into these and see if I need to add frames or whatever. They may not be topped out, but if they look pretty good, they're getting on the truck and going to the next Job site. Going to the next job site. I pulled this from my quality hive. Good looking stuff, guys. Good looking stuff. That simple. I could do this all day long, every day, guys. All day long, every day. Just like vitamins. Another well done hive. Nice and frisky little queen running around in there, guys. Find me a dry spot over here. There's no tenants in these cages whatsoever. He just dumps the tenants in on top of them. So if you buy queens singularly, they'll usually come in a cage, sometimes in a JZBZ just like this, but they'll put half a dozen of tenants in there with her so they can groom her and feed her. But in this scenario here, you just dump them in and you can see the bees crawling all over. They're feeding them queens in there. And the reason you want to angle them up, so the nozzle, for instance here, if you did it this way, sometimes the worker would fall down there and block that hole. But if you turn it this way and put it up on a little bit of an angle, you won't have that issue. But here you shouldn't have the issue anyway, for the simple fact that there's only a queen in here. And I see this queen isn't marked. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, she is. She got a little bit of paint on her. So we've only got one more to go. Get these boxes marked before I have a brain fart. I like to pull an outside frame here first, get it out of the way, and then go to the center of the nest. Grab your select frame here. I got some pollen in this area right here. I'm going to stick her right in here on this pollen area here. Whoops. Sorry, girls. Just like that. Then you just ease that frame over, and that holds everything in place. They got access to the top. That thing's tilted up. They got access to that, and they'll chew right down there. It takes sometimes 4 or 5 days, 6 days for them to chew through that candy and release her. By then the theory is her pheromone smell is all through this colony, and they accept her. Sometimes they don't. They rather go off the side and make a queen cell themselves and destroy that $30 queen. So just giving you a little heads up, don't get the crying towel out too soon, but it's possible they can kill these queens. But normally no, they're queenless. They're crying for a queen. They want a queen. They see a queen in a cage. They want to dig her butt out of that cage as fast as they can to get to work, because they know they need her. So these few bees here, see, they're in there, they're eating on that candy a little bit. We'll just knock them out and they'll find a home. See, Matthew puts a little candy at each end for these bees. And if they're in transit long, usually the guys put a wet sponge down in the container so the bees have water too, because they need water and they need food for the transit. So wow, these girls are drinking some syrup. These were topped out yesterday. You was with me. These were full jars. Look how much they've drank. So we'll keep sugar water on them, because there's some frames in here that aren't filled out yet. So let's load up these for sale nukes and get them back to the barn. We'll get them on back to base camp. We got 1, 2, 3 of them. I put these beetle barns in yesterday, and they're already starting to plug them up. And what I put in here was some fresh Max Force roach gel bait, and I opened it up, and I had like 7 beetles in here already. Look how they're, in one day, guys, one day, look how much propolis I've got in this trap. And there's one left, but there's 2 of them right there. There's one there and one right there, and one there. And I'll bet you 7 of them fell out of this trap. So that little trick I learned from John Punta. And John Punta is up in Georgia, Georgia Bees. I learned that trick from him years ago. I don't know if the old boy's still alive or not. I don't see any of his YouTubes out there anymore. Let me know if old John Punta is still around. He was a commercial bee guy. Yeah, he still uses copper tox wood preservative too, like old Steve-O used to do. Alrighty guys, I got these 3 on the truck. And the rest of these bee field force will come into these boxes here. And I've alternated the entries. One way, one the other. I put all the extra syrup jars I had up in my bucket. I brought extra lids. Also, on these two colonies here, here, and here, these have got brand new queens and they're just starting to pump out nice, but they haven't filled out. There's 2 frames over here, they're not filled out. I want to give the customer a full box of resources. So I put a line here and here to indicate where they're at. On these two, that one was filled, that's good. That can be dropped right into a 10-frame box when he gets it home. All of these will be actually. So when I get back to base camp, I'll be robbing from other colonies frames of resources to put in here on both of these units. Alrighty, got all this accomplished and did not take one bee sting. No bee stings. Something I've been doing that works fairly well. I keep this green top spray bottle. I spray my hands and then I come up my shirt about to my elbow and I spray it both hands with white vinegar, and I think that does help. Bees are a little confused because this colony was over here that's on the truck. These bees are coming back to find they have no home, and they're looking for a home on this end because the entrance was over here looking. No biggie, they'll figure it out, they'll go around. Bees are kind of amazing creatures. They figure things out. I think these chickens around here, see these scratching? They're scratching all in here. Are helping with the hive beetle situation. Although these other 2 hives did not have any beetles in them. I just had that one hive. There was like 7 beetles in that barn. So those beetle barns do work. Alrighty, let's load up and get on back to base camp and finish my work. Alright guys, wrapping it up for the day. I've had enough. The old t-shirt sloppy wet. Yeah. What have I got left here in the yard? I got 5 over at the other yard, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double stacker there, 9. Little mini here, 10, 11. I don't need to carry that thing all over the yard. 11, 11, 11, 11, I'm loving 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 units. 21 units left, guys. Plenty of resources to keep playing. I gotta get those frames in the barn. There's what, 6? Yeah, 6 of them there. I gotta get them in the barn for the wax moths to get happy. So yeah, got 10 units here going out of here in the morning. When I find out his arrival time, I'll jump out here an hour ahead and get everything shrink wrap ready to load out and haul out. $20 deposit on the boxes. He might bring them back. He may not. I don't care. It is what it is. So we'll just keep making more. I see this goofy fence rail. Look how it's bowing down, guys. This is not a good plan here. I think it'll make the night fine, though. She'll make the night okay, yeah. But no, we want the pipes. Those are DOT pipes. Those are some heavy duty pipes. I got off a job site one year. A guy gave me about 200 of them. And I gave them to everybody and his brother and his cousin. And I kept some. Make excellent beehive stands, but this, I won't buy any more of this chintzy railing here. Street sign material looks good, but I don't suggest going around stealing stop signs to make beehive stands, because that could be a felony. I'm not sure, but if you steal a sign that says stop on it and somebody comes through and kills himself, I think you're set up for maybe homicide, murder. I don't know, but yeah, don't steal any stop signs, railings. So that's it for today, guys. She's a hot one now, I'm telling you. I am sloppy wet. So I'm gonna go in and eat a ribeye. That's, you know, guys, that's what Superman, everybody thinks he was eating corn on the cob or something. No, Superman would leap tall buildings in a single bound. Yeah, he was eating ribeye steaks, medium, please. Cook it medium for me, okay? That's all I got to tell you. Don't listen to the far left. They'll have you eating Rice Krispies and donuts. And Joe will feed you a bunch of ice cream, but don't go there, guys. Don't go there, please. I need you in the field, okay? I need you in the field. I need my beekeepers, trust me. All right, guys, I'll quit BSing now. I'll see you on the next one. Be happy, be strong, and we got enough colonies here to keep trucking on, baby. Keep trucking on, because I'll tell you what, in a month, I'm gonna pour the sugar water of these things. Look at them. They're drinking a half a quart a day, guys. In about a month, they're gonna be some fat puppies. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this 21 into 42. Yes, sir. And I'm going to be buying some more Matthew Queens. I'm going to speed this operation up, kick it in high gear, baby. Yeah! See you on the next one. Bye-bye.